and welcome to On the Go with the LRTA, the latest edition. I'm Jim Campanini, the moderator, and I'm here today with our guests, George Anastas. He's the general manager at the Lowell Regional Transit Authority, and also Dawn Marvin. She's the operations manager.
Morning.
Good morning.
We are just showing you our faces for initially so you can see what we look like. And now, following our protocols here at the LRTA, we're going to put on our masks and be safe. How's that, George? Oh, I like that.
Very good.
I like that Buccaneers mask.
Yeah, Tom Brady.
Tom Brady. Good, good. All right. So our first question, George, to give the public some information here is, in a nutshell, I know all public transit authorities have had some difficulties and challenges through the COVID crisis. How would you describe the last 12 months in terms of your experience as a general manager?
Well, I think it's been both rewarding and challenging. I think the rewarding part is that we have continued with our mission statement of providing safe, reliable, and efficient public transportation to our customers. And I think this comes from the top down, from the LRTA's board of directors, the administrative office, Jim Scanlon, Dave Bradley, Ali Bent. We have that same philosophy of safe, reliable, and efficient service. And we're the management company. We have implemented on-time performance with all of our bus service. We have 20 bus routes serving Lowell and surrounding communities. So throughout the pandemic, we have continued to provide service, and that's been a challenging effort. We have followed we've implemented protocol from hand sanitizers, face masks. We provide KN95 masks to all of our drivers. We disinfect and spray our buses daily and on a regular basis, as well as our facility at 100 Hale Street. We have extensive procedures for that, of social distancing and disinfecting. In fact, we have, I'm not going to give an actual demonstration.
This is for the, this is George and his Ghostbusters.
Yeah, this is a Ghostbuster, state-of-the-art disinfecting machine.
Yeah.
So we constantly spray down our buses in our building on a regular basis.
Very good.
So, well, that's been a challenge. And again, the rewarding thing is through teamwork. We have maintained efficient, safe bus service.
George, come a little back. That's it. Be friendly now. So Dawn, as operations manager during this COVID crisis, what have you had to focus on?
My main focus was keeping my drivers safe. We had to modify our schedule for all of the essential workers out there, so that way our drivers can help them get to work safely. For the most part, we switched to a modified Saturday schedule.
Yep.
So that way our drivers weren't out there for a lengthy amount of time to help keep them safe. And our passengers, all of our drivers have disinfectant so they can spray the buses in between runs to help keep them safe.
So just for the public awareness, how many buses daily do you have to keep track of, and bus drivers?
I have on an average of 56 drivers, and we have a fleet of 50 buses for us to keep sanitized and safe for everybody.
Wow, pretty good operation to keeping track of everything like that. But how long have you been doing that job?
I have been the operations manager for 2 years now.
Fantastic. George, how does she do?
Dawn doesn't, I would not be able to do my job without Dawn. Dawn started out as a bus driver. She went into dispatch and she was promoted to operations manager. So her background helps us implement bus service. An example would be, we got a request in Lowell from Market Basket.
Hmm.
They built a new store on Pawtuckettville Route 7, and they needed bus service to that location for employees as well as customers. So Dawn was instrumental in as a team, we all worked with Market Basket and rerouted the bus, dealing with their management, dealing with their store manager. And we do that on a regular basis, not only with Market Basket, but we've done it in the past with UPS that has well over 1,000 employees on Brick Hill Road in Chelmsford. So we rerouted our route to go right up to their facility in Chelmsford. So that's part of teamwork with the administration, Jim Scanlon and Dave Bradley and Dawn and the whole group work together and make things happen to provide better service to our customers.
Well, it's been really interesting to me since I've been working with the LRTA to see Dawn and you and everybody else look at these models that you keep all the data, the ridership, the routes and stuff, and you constantly seem to be updating that or looking at that, because
Yes.
I know that the LRTA just went through its new, had to set its new 5-year comprehensive plan, and you had to go through all that data and stuff. So you track that. You have all
Yeah,
the,
I track the ridership. I pull them weekly on how many passengers we have per bus for each route. We have a total of 19 routes. And we have a seasonal route for the Pheasant Lane Mall that runs from Black Friday to the Saturday right after New Year's. And then I track all of the data on how many, and we're down 65% right now.
yes,
Yeah.
but
And initially, we were down at the beginning of the pandemic, ridership was down 80%. So it has gone up to being down to 65%. We're optimistic that as we go forward, ridership will increase.
Well, this is the interesting thing I learned, from coming here and talking to everybody. It's just not easy. You just can't go out and change your route, but you must get a lot of requests from
Yes.
people. Hey, why can't you come here? Can you explain? This is a fixed route system. What does that mean, and how does the LRTA devise those routes? Because we're serving 12 communities, eight core communities, right? And we actually extend with paratransit into 12 communities. So what is the fixed route? What is the meaning of fixed route system?
Fixed route is you're not getting dropped off door to door. It's specific times of the day that route will leave the Kennedy Center, which is the Gallagher Terminal, and take you out to a destination, whether it be the Burlington Mall, AOT, the Senior Center in Chelmsford, Market Basket on Bridge Street. We service 7 Market Baskets in the Lowell area and extending out into the greater Lowell area. We service the Wilmington train station and all down 38. We service the Senior Center in Lowell on Broadway Street. And we also service both Walmarts, the one in Tewksbury and the one in Drum Hill, to help people get out shopping and get what they need to get.
We also have service to downtown Lowell every 15 minutes daily.
And that includes the new courthouse, right?
That
We
includes
devised a
the-
new, didn't you devise a new route?
Yes.
for-
In working with the City of Lowell officials, we moved our bus stops to accommodate people going to the courthouse. We actually moved 2 bus stops to make that work better.
Yeah, because I remember one conversation I sat in where you were discussing the routes, and because of timing is so important, the scheduling. I mean, if you miss 1 or 2 minutes, the drive it backs up. Well, I mean, isn't that true when we had even with the Market Basket, the new Market Basket, you have to be on time, George, right?
We try our best to be.
Yeah.
Sometimes traffic doesn't allow us to, but we try and do our best to stay on time. as much as
Traffic
possible.
and construction projects throughout the area.
Yes, like the Lord Overpass project.
Yes.
Yeah, so, tell me, is car traffic, vehicle traffic getting better or worse in this region? Is it more
Well,
congested?
Unfortunately, due to the pandemic,
Mm,
traffic has been less.
Yes.
So it has made it, in some cases, a little bit easier for our buses to get to destinations quicker. But so we expect that traffic at some point in 2021 will go back to what it was previously.
Dawn, anything to add to that?
No, the traffic has been a lot better
Mhm.
since the pandemic, but I know once that gets all cleared up and everybody's back to normal, it's gonna pick back up out, especially out on the Lord Overpass.
Which brings me to another interesting fact. Now, I think in one of the reports that you both of you provided, there were like 720 LRTA bus stops throughout the system. Does that sound correct?
Correct.
That is correct.
That is amazing. So you got
Yeah.
these buses constantly going north and south because they go inbound and outbound, right? So they're stopping, they're pulling over from traffic and everything. Now, the LRTA is doing its part because I see that we've purchased 8 new buses that will arrive in 2021. I could explain that they're smaller than the more traditional buses that used to be purchased in the past.
We have a combination of different size buses in our fleet. We have 35-foot buses, we have 30-foot buses, we have a van-sized bus as well. The new buses that will be coming in, they have been on order, and this was an accomplishment from, again, Jim Scanlon and Dave Bradley to obtain brand-new state-of-the-art buses. The new buses coming in will be 30-footers. And then again, there will be 8 of them, and they'll replace our oldest buses in our fleet, which are 2008 year buses. So again, they're on the way. It's a high quality, Gillig is the manufacturer.
And they're from California, right?
They drive them from American made, and they drive them from California to Lowell. I think that's over 3,000 mile trip. So they come in brand new, but they have 3,000 miles on.
But the idea of going to that smaller bus because they're more efficient in traffic and
Yes.
urban traffic centers and
Yes,
stuff.
they have a better turning radius, to make the sharp corners that we have to make around, especially in the city of Lowell.
And they're also fuel efficient.
That they're fuel efficient. Other vehicles within our fleet are electric hybrid vehicles. So we have a few of those. And going into the future, we're exploring other energy efficient type buses, including electric, and that's a little bit down the road. But all of that is being explored for the future.
Let's think of 2021 and what the future might hold, both for the LRTA and public transportation. Any thoughts, ideas? Is it going to be, we have news that a vaccine has already been distributed to, to medical workers and frontline workers. Now, I understand from Governor Baker's protocols that public transit workers are in the second tier. Is that true? They will
Yes.
receive the vaccine?
Yes.
So do we have a time frame on that at all?
They said between February and March.
February and March?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and then the general public would probably follow. People who don't have, 65 and older will get it earlier, and then people with compromised health are getting it right now. So do you see a little return to normalcy, maybe around May, June? Is that what you're thinking?
We're hoping.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. We're hoping on that.
And as ridership picks up, any new ventures or anything else that are on the table?
For 2021, we have numerous new initiatives. I think I have mentioned we have 8 brand new buses to add to our fleet of 50. So that's in the works. In terms of our communications to our riders, we're trying to improve that. So we have a new website, which will have better bus riding information on it.
And here I am, just a rider, and all I have to do is just step right onto the bus and show my Charlie card.
Jim, you left out one part. It's a priority that all of our passengers have to wear a face mask. They have to wear a mask prior to entering the bus and while riding the bus. So we have this poster. I'm not sure if you can see that, but this is posted on all of our buses on the inside, as well as the Gallagher terminal. So that's a requirement pertaining to safety. And while we're talking about safety, LRTA safety is number one priority. So we're constantly retraining bus drivers and mechanics and employees with video training on numerous different topics. I'm not going to bore you and read all of them, but I'll highlight one video: adverse weather safety. We also have keeping pedestrians safe, motorcyclists, and anything to do with other vehicles. We also have pedestrian awareness, smart driving. We have that's an accident prevention training program for bus operators. We also have one on bloodborne pathogens. So we want to keep our drivers informed of COVID-19 safety as well as driving safety under all conditions. So we have an ongoing program that we update on a regular basis.
Well, that's good. The other thing is, when I talk to Dawn about is we haven't really changed our rates,
No.
right? I mean, the basic fare is $1.25 for riders.
In
But-
Lowell and $1.85 for suburban.
for the suburban, and the transfers, if you go from one,
Transfers to stay in town, it's 25 cents. To go out of town, it's 50 cents.
okay. But with the LRTA is doing a promotion to get more people to use their Charlie card because
Correct.
it's convenient, it's easier, no exchange of currency on the bus.
Yes.
So could you just explain where that machine is located and how that
We
operates?
have a machine, as soon as you walk into the lobby at the Gallagher terminal, straight ahead, there's a TBM machine. So you go over to it and you just touch tap it.
Hmm.
And then it'll ask you if you want a new card or if you have an existing card. You can get a monthly pass, adult monthly pass for $44. A senior pass, if you already have one, you can renew your monthly passes for $25. And if you need a student ID pass, you would need to show a student ID or a class schedule from which school you go to.
Mhm.
That is for the high schools only. College students would need to get an adult pass.
So that's not only for Lowell High School students, that's
No.
for any,
Any high school that
So
is in
right
the
there,
surrounding areas.
wow, that's a pretty good deal.
Yes,
That's a pretty good deal. And now, can you add value to your Charlie card?
yes, you can.
Okay. And can they also get it at the new kiosk, the information booth?
Yes,
And
they
the-
can.
Okay. So a new information booth was installed during the summer, and it's right out there across the street from the main terminal. So that's another improvement. So overall, it looks like very optimistic for 2021, and getting people to feel comfortable riding the buses. You really think that as businesses open up again, more and more people will be taking the bus?
Yes, we're optimistic that ridership will go up in 2021. Again, we continue to provide our service to thousands of destinations throughout the greater Lowell area. And again, in 2021, we will have upgrading our fleet with 8 new 30-foot buses. And as a part of our communications, we have a new website, new safety programs. So we are optimistic that 2021 will be a better, have a better future for public transportation.
Yes, I think the website is going to be a big hit with the public. That should debut at the end of January, if not sooner. So we'll talk probably in our next show about the new website and how you can access that. Dawn, any closing thoughts at all? Looking into 2021.
Be safe and have a happy new year.
George, I'm giving you the last word with your Buccaneers mask.
Yeah, go Tom Brady. Anyways, Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, and stay safe, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, and we look forward to serving you again with our next edition of On the Go with the LRTA in January. Thank you.